watch that one. But then the BET happened, and it was fabulous, it was good, and Burna Boy, of course, took home the Best International Act for 2021. Cardi B came on stage.
After winning Grammy, what do you expect? After winning a Grammy?
Oh, yeah.
No.
And also Cardi B came on stage with her baby bump, baby number 2 is on the way. The way she performed. And one of the things I was so anticipating of was the Lifetime Achievement Award, and it went to Queen Latifah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Queen
yeah,
in the
finally.
game. When you talk about hip hop, you can't leave Queen Latifah. So the show was successful. By the time I was coming to work, they were still showing it. I was still loving it. I was still enjoying it because of the whole BET. I think it didn't really trend in Ghana, but then the BET 2021 happened, and we'll talk more about it during the entertainment news at 12 on Newsbeat, and also News Tonight at 7. So you should stay tuned for BET updates. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy about Queen Latifah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl has been working.
She's an actress, a DJ, she's like a singer, she's a lot of things.
She's almost everything.
And what I love about her is she's giving back to the community, giving voice. And BET this year was about black women, Year of Black Women. So everything from Taraji P. Henson being the host till everything, DJ Lights, the performances had majority of the women coming out, from Andra Day to Cardi B to Megan Thee Stallion. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion was on stage.
Yes,
I have to go and watch a playback of that. Did she perform with Cardi B?
No.
Oh,
Cardi B performed with Amigos because they had to. She had to come in and come and do her thing. And we didn't know she was pregnant. All of a sudden, she comes and she twerks. She goes and like, whoa! That's a bomb.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
was Cardi B? Was Nicki Minaj there?
No.
Oh, my Nicki, you are missing in action.
No.
Why they?
I said no.
Why they?
Oh, everyone gets their time. Lil Kim had her time.
Lil Kim time wasn't enough, anyways.
Remy Ma had her time, but I'm saying people have their time. Right now, it's time for Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, so we'll give it to them. You can't take that away from them.
Okay. So I believe you're going to see more of this on the news as well. But for now, we'll go for a very quick break. When we come back, Kojo Nyantachikwanta will be here with the latest news. Stay with us.
The search for a reliable partner in dealing with your U-turn bus needs has been made easier and convenient with SA Automobile. SA Automobile, formerly U-turn Ghana Limited, has been in the business of offering quality U-turn product and services at competitive rates. At SA Automobile, our team of expert staff, management, engineers, and mechanics professionally deal in the sale of U-turn buses, genuine spare parts, its repairs and maintenance at a highly effective workshop with remarkable speed. We also have available the sale of Camel car batteries, Weichai and Kia spare parts, Zonton coaches and light-duty vehicles for everyday movement. Contact us on 020-000-0831 or 054-555-7500. You can also email us info@saautomobilegh.com or visit our website at www.saautomobilegh.com. SA Automobile, the pleasure of doing business with you is all ours.
The world has seen a lot of evolution in recent times. Global network facilitated by trade continues to grow stronger and forge nations closer together.
On International Trade Focus, we'll share with you the current industry, tech and commercial avenues turning the world's trade wheel. This is your gateway to international business connections and trading events. Get the inside views, vital information, trends and analysis on emerging trade giants in Ghana and beyond. International Trade Focus, the global television trade showcase, transcending barriers in creativity and innovation. Join me, Anna Spiel, as I give you a whole menu of international trade activities. International Trade Focus, your timely business hub. International Trade Focus is brought to you by GOL, ADB, Pediatric Valley Resorts, and Public Elegance.
And yes, we are back still live here on this morning. Kojo is here with the news. Kojo, good morning.
Good morning.
I enjoyed you last night on the news.
Well,
yeah.
It was good to be on the show, you know.
It was what?
It was good.
Okay, okay.
It was good.
But I did it always, yeah.
So why are you looking at me and smiling?
Nothing. It's fine.
Please, let me look at Nana. She's refreshing.
The pocket square is something else.
Really? Should I remove it for you?
No, it should be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Being there is actually making there look like, yeah.
Remind me to tell you something, Kojo.
What?
Remind me to tell you something after the show. I can't say it on air.
Oh, no problem.
Has it got to do with me?
Oh, really? Wow.
The way you said remind me, it feels like...
You know, anything that we discuss here has to do with Nana. You know, oh, come on.
Because I hope the news is all about VGMA.
Oh, no. VGMA will to discuss VGMA.
Okay, after, but the news... This weekend, I didn't listen to any hardcore news. So just entertainment.
So the census night started. And then I am telling people to sleep home.
Why are you telling people to sleep home?
You to, like, go tell people to sleep home?
Oh, no, I'm only saying that just sleep home.
But if you don't sleep home, you'll not be counted.
Well, it depends on where you sleep, though.
I want to be recording what you were sleeping and when you were sleeping.
Well,
it's true though. So let's go for the news, Kojo.
Sure.
Kojo's next with the news.
Good morning and welcome to News on This Morning and to our first story. The Ghana Statistical Service has targeted for enumeration travelers, people who sleep on the streets, guest houses as it commences the 2021 census night. Speaking at a press briefing, the government statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina Enim, indicated that personnel of the Statistical Service will be stationed at lorry stations across the country to count travelers embarking on long journeys. He has also stated that it is necessary to capture all persons resident in Ghana.
So the headline stories for the listing exercise that we've done so far suggest that 97% of the enumeration areas have been completed and 98.3% of the expected structures in the country have been chalked and listed. All is ready for us to start the enumeration of some targeted persons tonight, and the enumeration of households and institutions will start tomorrow. Specifically tonight, we're going to target persons who would be in transit, traveling over long journeys, specifically something beyond 8 hours, which will mean that they'll start from the later hours of today and get to their places of destination in the early hours of tomorrow. So we're going to be at the lorry stations and ensure that these persons are counted. The second category of persons that we're going to target tonight are our outdoor sleepers. That is persons who are homeless, either individuals or households more than one person for purposes of enumeration. So these persons that I've outlined, once the enumeration is done, we're going to give them a certificate of enumeration to indicate that they have been counted to avoid double counting. The third category of persons that we're going to target tonight are persons who are going to spend 27 nights in guest houses and hotels, and we're going to target these persons with our Form 1E. We're going to leave these forms with the receptionists at the various hotels, and we are hoping that residents or occupants of the rooms of the guest houses and hotels will fill these forms for us. Moving into 28th June 2021, starting tomorrow, we're going to target our statesmen in the early hours of tomorrow. The schedule has been drawn, and we're going to ensure that by midday tomorrow, all of them are enumerated. Work will start concurrently in all our 51,922 enumeration areas. I need to emphasize that this exercise is a 14-day exercise. We do not expect to count all persons in Ghana tonight. We do not expect to count all persons in Ghana tomorrow. This exercise is going to run to the 11th of July 2021. As we move along through this platform, we're going to provide updates on where we have completed, and we are urging persons in Ghana that on the 8th of July, if you've not been enumerated, please make use of our call center number, and the numbers are 0800-426-426, again 0800-426-426. This is our toll-free number, and we urge persons in Ghana to take advantage of it and call us starting the 8th of July if they have not been enumerated. We have other regular numbers, and these are 0591-476893, 0591-476895.
Away from that, and to the Minister for Works and Housing, Francis Asensio Boakye has admonished every citizen to desist from dumping household waste into drains. Speaking at a press briefing on Sunday, the Works and Housing Minister stressed on how the act continues to worsen the country's flooding situation each time there is a heavy downpour.
Speaking on ongoing projects in the country, the Minister for Works and Housing, Francis Asensio Boakye, stressed on effort by government to tackle the issue of flooding. He noted government is collaborating with the World Bank to implement the Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Project, GARID, which will mitigate flood risks and address solid waste management at the Odo Drainage Basin.
Additionally, a flood early warning system is being developed to enhance flood resilience of communities within the basin and beyond. While efforts are underway to procure a contractor for the deferred and maintenance dredging activities under the GARID project, dredge masters will continue with dredging activities to make room for storm water and mitigate flood risks in the Odo Basin this rainy season. Our priority drain program will also be targeting other river basins across the country.
Already, the rains are in, and some areas that were initially not prone to flooding are now flooded, leaving many residents displaced.
Last Thursday, the ministry received cabinet approval for the establishment of the Ghana Hydrological Authority, whose mandate, among others, include the development of comprehensive drainage master plans to mitigate the effects of flooding and the protection of our coastlines. It is expected that the establishment of this authority will provide the needed avenue to plan, to mobilize private sector financing, oversee, monitor, and stem the uncontrolled and improper development of drainage systems across the country.
Meanwhile, the sector minister has entreated members of the general public to desist from dumping solid waste into drains.
Regardless of government's intervention, the investment government will put in, we must see our quest to mitigate flooding as a shared responsibility. People are just dumping waste anyhow.
The Minister for Works and Housing, Francis Asensio Boakye, has indicated that government is taking the necessary steps towards the establishment of the Ghana Housing Authority. The authority, he maintains, will help complement efforts in addressing the challenges in the housing market. Here is more.
My ministry is taking steps towards the establishment of the Ghana Housing Authority to lead the supply side of the housing market. The authority will not only serve as a regulator in the sector, but also plan, develop, and manage housing development in the country. The Ghana Housing Authority will help complement the activities of the National Housing and Mortgage Fund in addressing the challenges in the housing market. Affordable housing strategy. One of the major components needed for the successful implementation of any affordable housing program relies on the availability of suitable lands free from litigation. For this reason, I have commenced active engagement with the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and the Lands Commission towards securing government-acquired lands for the National Affordable Housing Program. As a first step, a total of 4,500 acres of land has been earmarked for affordable housing construction at Amasaman, Amahia, Afenya, or in the Greater Accra region.
Ghana's creative art industry has
On the note of establishing the Ghana Housing Authority, we end news on this morning. You can always enjoy more news at 12, 4, 7 and 10:30. Thanks for listening in, and until next time, I am Kojo Nyantachi Kranting. Make a lovely day. Back to you, Bright and Nania.
And yes, we are back in the studio, live here, still watching this morning with us. And let's now talk about VGMAs, which I'm excited about. We are all excited about it.
Let me just, arrange my sheets.
Why are you arranging your sheets?
To dish out my opinions.
Why are you
on
arranging
the winners, on the acts of the night, on the... Okay, so yes, I have everything.
Relax.
Okay, we're coming down. Okay, so first we'll take the winners for the night. So winners of the night share their thoughts on the whole win. But then Dinah Hamilton got the Artist of the Year. Mr. Drew took home the Best New Artist. And Eno got the Best Rap Performance. And also Keche took home too. But then they took Group of the Year and also Highlight Song of the Year.
And now you are the Artist of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's the feeling like?
Can I go and sleep and come back and tell you the feeling? I know. Thank you so much. The feeling is surreal. It's just amazing. I was managing my expectations. That God always outdo. He always outdo himself, and so he's done it again. Yeah.
Now you are the second gospel artist to win the world, the ultimate. What's the message out there to your colleague gospel musicians?
God is not through with us. He's only just begun. Only just begun. And so let's carry on doing Jesus. And then Jesus will do the rest.
I feel amazing. This is a statement. You want that, this is the second time I should say. Does it put pressure on you as, best new artist? People be looking out for a lot of things from you.
No. I've been working since, and I'm still working, so no pressure at all.
But what's the magic though with your songs? Every song you drop is a banger.
It's God, Charlie, God.
What's the statements that you're making as an artist to the rest of the rappers out there?
I think rap is here to stay, and so let's make good use of it and let's dominate. Yeah.
And to the ladies out there who are trying to get into the game, and now Eno Baroni is the best rapper, I should say. What would you say to them?
You've got the power, so never look down on yourself as a woman. If you ask us, I was able to do what she did at her time, and I'm able to do this at my time. Wherever you find yourself in whatever field, you can also do it.
Hello guys, congratulations. What does this mean for Keche? I mean, look like you went off a little bit. I don't know what it meant though, but now you have 2 awards now. What does it mean to you as a group?
And I mean, it means a lot to us. And I mean, even particularly because it is the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. This is what we grow up knowing that this is our biggest award in Ghana. And then we being a household name in Ghana here. And I mean, anytime when it comes up and we're not able to get something, we feel disappointed. So I think it wasn't anything bad, it was just the right time, and this is the right time. And so it feels good. We are so happy.
Group of the year, the next year, what should we be expecting from you?
Something beautiful. We are still working. We never stop working. And then we never will not bring bad things as well, bad songs. We want to bring beautiful songs. So we promote it.
Wow.
So finally, to the second Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, it's over. It happened. It happened at the AICC, International Conference Center. We had performances, like you said, Efia, Mr. Drew, Eno Sarkodie, Kwame Eugene, and Kwame Eugene actually brought like a jacket with dollars on it.
Hey, something someone said on social media was that Eugene is not Sarkodie. He's giving out his pace for other people to perform. Yeah. And I felt because he realized he only performed one of his songs. That's Dolomi. The rest were features he had actually engaged in. And he actually let them come on stage. Come Yugo, Chiama Kwame, and like, yes.
Yeah, that's good.
He's acting big.
I know, right?
He's a big guy.
Well,
he's a big guy. He's
becoming a big guy.
He's becoming. He's not yet big?
No. To become big, you need to keep it up.
He hasn't kept it up yet?
Oh, come on. He's been doing amazing. Don't get me wrong.
They'll come after you. Know that.
Well, I'm waiting.
But then let's talk about some of the awards. Okay, so Dinah took home 4 awards. Kiddy took home 4 awards. Adina took home 3 awards. Richie Mensah took home 2 awards. And Kwame Eugene 1, Medical 1, Yalthog 1, and there's Sarkodie 1 with Sevilla. But let's talk about how people really anticipated the VGMA. Was it to your expectation? I'll start with Bright.
Okay, listen. let me be like honest, 100%. I didn't think it was going to be this nice. I'm sorry, but listen. We've watched VGMA over the years, so we know what happens. Okay. What happens? I mean, the lights going off, lights being too loud on the stage that you can't even see the performance.
Did you have
the
to
sound?
say that?
Come on, really?
Oh no, but they have grown. They are
grown.
22.
Well, come on, let's be
22.
real. Like,
so if Bright is really mentioning these things, it's like he's been following it year by year, and
on
he's
Saturday. Saturday was really good. I mean, when it began, Joe Metto's mic was messing up when he was performing with Dan Hamilton. It was all messing up.
You know,
I'm going to say it was messing up, but then they still were able to make it work, and that alone. Listen, this year's VGMAs was lit. And why are you guys not talking about Miss V winning the video of the year?
Oh yeah.
Why is her name not being mentioned?
Oh. I would have.
Nobody's talking about her.
Oh no, it's good. The video was good. The video was good. But then this year actually they also started on time.
Yeah.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Hey,
yes, it was on time.
They started on time.
And they closed on time.
I would want to go back, not to be an angel of doom, but then I would mention the technicality with respect to the microphone. It wasn't only Joe Metto. When Adina was performing with the manifest, the backing, those who were backing Adina, you could...
That was ugly.
Wait,
that was ugly.
I like that. Did you see them on stage? Those who were backing them?
Yes,
okay.
The gentlemen.
Good. What about Yaya? Did you notice any backers on stage when Yaya was performing?
I didn't.
But you could hear people were backing.
And,
but you couldn't see the backers.
Yeah.
Like... How would you do something? We can hear people backing the song, but we can't see them on stage.
Maybe it was part of her craft.
Really?
You never know.
Yeah.
You never
Maybe
know.
it was part of her craft.
Yeah.
Really?
And to think that you would have a show this big and then have such technicalities go wrong. Come on, because
could you let's give it to them?
Oh, they did well.
We've seen VGMAs go wrong, go bad.
I remember the year EL was adjourned Artist of the Year. That was 2016.
Oh,
hey, it was bad.
One of the
the lightning was.
Don't take it back, please.
The lightning was like flicking in our eyes.
Perhaps it was a disco
I didn't
show,
go.
You never know. It was a disco show.
No, stop that. It was a what?
But this year, this year,
this was good. Let's be real. This was
right.
Oh yeah.
Did you expect Dinah to be the artist of the year?
I thought you were going to ask me that at the latter part of the conversation. Because listen, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Let me apologize live on TV. I'm really sorry because I did not see that coming.
No,
I did not.
Okay.
It was for me. It was going to be between Kiddy, Kwame Eugene, and Sarkodie.
But I predicted. I don't know why.
And on Friday morning, I kept hammering that Kiddy was going to win this.
It was between.
And it comes back in.
Okay, let's move on. So, gospel musician Dinah Aintree Hamilton has been crowned the Artist of the Year at the just ended VGMAs, and the Adom singer was adjourned the Best Artist of the Year 2022 edition of the Ghana Music Awards. So, we are going to take that and certain highlights that happened on the night.
Is Kiddy here? Are you coming back? Because Dinah Hamilton will not permit you to come back.
And yes, we have the first artist winning the overall Artist of the Year. History has again been made tonight with Dinah Hamilton Adom. Indeed, it is Grace.
So thank you, Jesus. Thank you to the Church of Pentecost. Apostle Professor Opoku Onyina.
So there we have it. Diana Hamilton, the Artist of the Year, and also she got the Vodafone Most Popular Song of the Year with Adom, and there were huge names in there.
Sorry.
Enjoy, Seichi, Sorry, Sisa. I mean, Happy Day was in there, Open Gates was in there, but then.
But that category, I have my reservations.
Kojo, let me come to you. Before I go to Bright, Kojo, let me come to you. Do you, watching the video, do you think Diana herself expected to be adjourned the Artist of the Year?
No, don't get me wrong. She's good. In fact, she's amazing.
Bright is twisting and turning.
Myself, I didn't anticipate her winning the Artist of the Year.
Okay.
I ask myself, what has she done?
Hey,
I'm only asking.
Okay,
perhaps
that's a huge question, you know.
Yeah,
a very huge question.
Asking with respect to the year in question.
Okay.
What did she do?
Okay.
She brought out a few hits, yes, of course. But then looking at the fellow, contestants for the same award.
Yeah.
Come on.
Even Kwame
in comparison, come on.
Kidi really
I didn't anticipate, and not because she's not good. Diana is amazing. I enjoy her songs. In fact, I am in love with her songs.
Yeah.
But then I didn't see this coming.
Right, let me come to you. The person who actually read out the nominees.
Oh, don't do this.
I will.
Don't do this.
Was our very own Mahoke Kumante, who is now the Deputy Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture. And before that, he actually said something. And I wish we could play that for viewers to actually hear what he said.
Oh my God.
But then he was asking if Kidi was going to come back on stage to take something else. To you, do you think that was fair for Kidi?
I wish he hadn't said that, I wish he had just gone ahead and announced it. Because the way he said it, for me, wherever I sat and watched the show from, I feel a bit awkward. I feel a bit awkward to ask Kidi if he's sure he's going to come back and that he, I don't know how you talk about. For me, I felt a bit awkward. I thought it was only me until I came this morning and you also said the same thing.
It took me back to when that year Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy had the whole fracas. I think when I was watching home, there were two cameras. One was on Shatta Wale, one was on Stonebwoy. So the person going to actually present the award was asking, who is it going to be? Is it Shatta Wale or someone? The camera kept changing. Was looking. So you could see that when Mark was doing the same thing, it was on Kidi. So you see, Kidi, you haven't said anything, but then you mentioned Kidi. So Kidi's like, oh, Charlie. And before that,
he stood up. He stood up.
Yes, he actually tweeted, was thanking fans for everything. So it's like, it was so bad. For me, it was funny, but then it was so bad. Yeah.
I just wish he had just announced the winner.
The winner, yeah.
And just announced it.
Nana, are we going to talk about the performances from Mr. Drew from Ifia? Wow.
I wanted us to, but Bright actually mentioned some, but then your top two performance.
Come on, let's make the top three, please. Please.
Well, for me, I don't have a problem.
Okay, three. Kojo, you first.
I'll go with Mr. Drew. I'll go with Ifia. And then, of course, the king.
Okay.
Okay,
so right.
Yeah, I will go for Ifia, number one. Ooh, girl power. She rearranged every tune she sang on that. Amazing. I'm wondering how much work she put into that. Second, Mr. Drew, boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy.
Quite the act.
Boy, oh boy.
From upstage to onstage. Amazing.
And my third act on the night is Kumerica. Y'all thug, y'all talk.
And he said shout out to her haters.
I'm like, that was too high school for me.
But then it's acceptable. Yeah, it's acceptable.
It was too high school for me.
Yeah, of course. Given his status, it was normal.
Yeah.
It was normal.
Sakura would you say that?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah, come on, you pardon y'all talk. And for me, it was Mr. Drew. It was Joe Boy and Kwesi Arthur. They came and they did a song I love, and also I'll give it to Ifia. But for Ifia, all I'll say is we have to give Ifia a whole stage, whole stadium, and then she'll perform back to back. Like the night was good, but on a scale of 1 to 10. score VGMA before we go?
I'm going to give them an 8 over 10.
And
I know that's huge. That's like really big. Like, 8 over 10.
And Kojo?
Well, I'll give them a 7.
Wow.
Come on, don't be mean.
I'm not being mean.
So VGMA, you actually really did though. So finally, it has ended, and we hope to see what happens. And Kitty said that this is the second next year. We don't know what will happen.
Nah, wait. You haven't rated yet. Don't let us look bad.
I'm the host. Okay, so I'm going to give VGMA to like 8.5.
Wow, quite generous.
8.5.
Very generous.
8.5.
I think
yeah.
I'm realistically representing.
This is where we wrap up. We are going to take our hand wash steps since COVID is still there and the Delta variant is still in town. Let's try to be safe. So let's watch this video. And that was a summary of the hand wash steps. Let's take the weather for the next 24 hours. That was the weather report for the next 24 hours. The weather is like now changing. We are getting to July. We know what happens in July, August, September. So whenever you're going out, just be prepared. You take a sweater and an umbrella, yes. Right.
Yeah. And so we've been joined in the studio by DK Cyber. And we are going to talk about some financial issues and scams on the internet. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I'm loving your jacket.
Thank you.
Did you buy it for the VGMAs or for the show this morning?
For the show.
Okay. All right. Then welcome, Charlie.
Thank you.
And how are you doing?
I'm great. Yourself?
I'm good. So we are talking about internet fraud. I haven't. It's like I'm a victim of almost every internet.
But financial scams through email.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you about that later.
Okay.
I'll tell you about that later.
I'm new to that, so I'm really looking forward to what DK has to say about that.
Yeah, DK, so tell us, give us an overall view of what you're talking about this morning.
All right. So thank you and good morning, Bright. Today we are looking at financial scam with respect to email. That before we do anything or we create an account, one of the things that we need today is an email, a working email. And most time people don't pay attention to our emails, and that is where the cyber criminals, the cyber attackers are hammering or attacking currently. So there's a need for us to talk about that and people to also sensitize people about how they will keep their emails clean and know at the point in time this email that's coming from this said bank or this person either is legit or not. So this morning we are going to look at everything that happens in our email that we don't take much attention to.
Yeah, but then how can somebody just send you a message in your email? I mean, because emails are quite complicated.
Yeah.
Be able to sometimes even get a person's name right, but it could be a dot or a cap somewhere, and you don't do that, it doesn't work. So for somebody to be able to still locate your email and send you a message as a scam, that's a big deal. How does this happen?
So thank you. So before we do any attack, one thing that people should note this morning is we have something we call reconnaissance stage. Before anyone will try any attack on you, we have to gather some information about you, whether it's being passive or active. When I say the passive, we go on your social media, we go and check on the internet to find some information about you. And truly, we have a lot of times, because most of your emails that you are using to create your social media, you are using the same thing for your banking activities.
Yeah.
And that's really bad. So through there, we can get your email. And most of the times we do something we call the active one. That's where we come back to our Kali Linux to run some piece of code to figure out.
You come back to your what?
That's a hacking environment.
But repeat it.
Yeah, because I want to hear it again. You come up to your what?
That's a Kali Linux environment.
Kali Linux,
yes,
okay. Yeah. All right.
So that's where they do some active. That's where they ask other softwares or apps to help them to run an active account. So like this morning, I can just do a reconnaissance on, let's say, an app or a platform. then I can do that with either Nmap or ZenMap, that I will get much information about that app or system. So it do happen, that's the active one. But most of the times, the passive one do work because we don't pay much attention to what we put out there. You know, I do say that since day one, the things that you started putting on the internet is out there for us to take and use against you. Even I can do something called Wayback Machine. That is around 18s. The things that happen on the internet, you can still get them. Yeah, it's very serious. So people have to be very careful about the things that we put on the internet. And also, this morning, my very focus on my worry has been on our email, right? The way we keep our email. You know, these financial scams with respect to our email happens in a way that normally we have one that we call the phishing attack that has been very common. But now it has been advanced or they have added some element to it that might not seem to be scam for you, but it is. What you do is sometimes you might receive an email that is coming from your bank to say, you think that's coming from your bank. And this, you have a link in there to say, okay, we are updating our software or we are updating our app, our banking app. So click on this link to go and update it. As a normal user, you will do that. You will click on the link to go and update it. But what it is there is they have really created a copy of that banking app hosting on some server somewhere. So when you get there to update it, it gets downloaded and now you are using the hacking or the hacked version of that app. And at the point in time, they'll be stealing the information and also get some, do something about what they want to do to you.
Yeah. You see normally in your emails when we get messages, they say no reply.
Yeah.
Often that is what I get, no reply. And there's a disclaimer beneath it saying a lot of things. I hardly read those things. But then if a bank is to send that, I know that my bank wouldn't allow me to reply.
Yeah, and what, not to cut you, what we have to note this morning is sometimes it's not coming from the bank.
Even if with those messages?
Yes, see, sometimes, I can do, let's say, a bank like, let me just say, maybe DK Bank. It's DK Bank. But maybe my DK, it will be DK Bank. But this link that will come will be DK Bank, maybe dot something that you are not paying attention to.
Okay.
So that's the different from the original
one. Okay.
The last time I started an example here is this link, Amazon.
Yeah.
If you see AMAZON, it's Amazon.com. But I can also create some and do it AMAZ0N. You wouldn't pay attention to the 0 and the O.
Oh, okay.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not coming from the bank. They have just traced something that else, your mind wouldn't come. So it's very important this morning. Any link that comes to us or any email that comes, inspect the URL or inspect the email where it's coming from.
So always messages that come from the bank to be safe, when we realize it's from the bank, like the bank name is there, DK Bank, that means it's from the bank. Maybe we see something that is not with the bank's name. It's fraud.
It's fraud.
Okay.
Because today you wouldn't know the person attacking you.
Yes.
Yes. So that is one. So they do that through the phishing link, and it really happened, Bright. It really happened. And they have it in so many ways that they can easily send you this link and even tell that, oh, they are doing some promo, they are running some ad, or they are doing some discount, anything or something that the bank is doing. So they've given you this link. Go and check it out. You will go there and they will start asking of your login credentials. Right, if I'm going to maybe participate in some, maybe a promo that is going on, why do I have to put in all my bank details there? That should tell you that there's something fishy in there. And we have, and we have one thing that we call the Nigerian letter.
Why do you have to attach Nigeria to that?
This attack has been in existence for almost a decade.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's working, and every now and then it's getting like they are modernizing it. You understand? That is what they normally do. You receive an email, right? You will receive an email that says that, maybe one person or there's a minister or someone had died or had passed out, or someone that has money that used your account as what the next of kin has passed out and they are about to transfer the money to you. You might not know, so they will need your assistance to do that. In that process, they will let you know that they have things that you have to pay, like the tax, they have to tax you, and other things that they have to pay. So that is where the hacking activity starts. So they will look that, they will present to you as if it's legit. You wouldn't know, Bright, who has used your name as the next of kin. You might not know.
But you also have to be conscious. I mean,
you have to be conscious. People think...
but DK, all these things, how can we prevent it?
Great. So to prevent it, one is to be very security conscious this morning, and we have to pay attention to everything on the internet this morning, especially the emails that we receive. The email. Any email that comes, please inspect it, check it, and validate it. And if you have any issue, kindly contact your bank. Kindly contact your bank. And to also the banks, please, the developers with the apps that the banks are using, we should always make sure we add this feature, two-factor authentication or two-step verification. That will help our client. Most of the banks do have it. I think most of them have it. But the issue is the client, they don't know. So this morning I'm advising you that when you are using your banking app, kindly go to your settings, look for the security side. Normally, you will see two-factor authentication there, and it will help you secure yourself. Don't forget to also put it on your email. People don't know. On the email too, you can put your two-factor authentication. Go to your settings and go and search for the two-factor authentication. That will go a long way to help you when someone takes your email from you. And the very important one we have to do is we have to note how or check the way we handle or we manage our password. It's very key because to you, all that you have got is only that thin gap between you and the attacker. That is your password. You've got only the password. It's only password that differentiates my account and your account. So you have to protect that password. Use strong password. I do say using strong password doesn't mean you have to use too lengthy words. That you have to make sure your password is unique and try to include the upper letters, the lower letters, and those signs to make your password strong, right? That will help you.
All right, Dikisama, thank you so much. Anytime you come here with the refreshing ideas, and you actually open our eyes, because I am almost a victim to all your issues. Thank you so much.
I pray they will come, you wouldn't be any
and I'm always going back to him. Charlie, how do I do this? Charlie, my phone has been hanged. And we'll come back to you. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you so much. You want to ask anything again?
No.
That's the DK for Cyber. Thank you so much.
Thank you, right.
Yes. So, by the way, we're still this morning live from Metro TV Live on DSTV channel 277. We're here with DK Cyber, the youngest cybercrime fighter. And yes, we are always happy to have him here in our studios. A very quick turn back with more. Stay with us.
Masa, tam kubari am kan ku fi aya mi dunu mo boje bona jam wai ba ha be biya yuki am be bi wai
HD logo the bottom. When you say HD local channels na mo hero. And so pictures near clear. They are 5 times better. As in other channels that could be your hormone. So go to mention mon tram rock why. Oh, what a pictures. What a picture. What do AD plus decoder or multi TV and now Electroland agent PR natural local channels now HD the here is so better star 879 hash numbers from Kubo box and now you activate AD channels na mudem.
Get an HD Plus decoder from now till the 9th of August for just 89.99 Ghana cedis and enjoy 3 months free subscription. Enjoy all the excitement and live sports action in the HD Plus Air Bosso Feely promo. Promo lasts from 7th June to 9th August 2021. Visit hd-plus.com.gh or call 024-243-9872 for more info.
Half a nose for good things.
Nipa pi for how yaw ene amane mu nanso hwan ne kamafo se nipa nya obi obehye wo nkrane obema woni daso na wopepa woni so nanso opoafo enna abraboni nipa bi adiesi ache obi afamo na atom obi akoda fiase wabra onifo yare enti obi abusua podo se nipa beyempa oyemfiefie mu ene asori mu amamanka maseme ya enti hwe Papa Richie, the voice of the voiceless
on Metro TV. Mondays 10 a.m. kosi 10:30 a.m. Repeat Thursdays 10 a.m. kosi 10:30 a.m.
Wo pesa wo bo adwumadie yi ana wo ne enche wasem a 0242 509753. The Graf Johnson Show, sharing hope.
And we are back still live here on This Morning. Up next is the latest in the world of sports.
We start off with the Ghana Premier League, where Hatsufok defeated Kumasi Asante Kotoko 1-0 at the Accra Sports Stadium, and they are back on top of the Ghana League. Moving on, some fans of both clubs share their opinions after the game.
Clearly see that Accra House of Folk, control the game from the blast of the whistle. At a point in time, the coach was playing Fabio Gama as a number 9. I must need to remain focused. We just need to win 2 games out of the 3 games left because it's a head-to-head thing. So now clearly we are ahead of them.
Overall, it was really a below-par performance from Asante Kotoko. I really wasn't expecting such a performance. I felt tactically we were not really up to it. We didn't have a lone striker. Our midfield was not taken, and our defense was a bit wobbly.
You best start ball no. You can say do be a bed and as I say, no one say Fabio so nyobia. Et no bia nyobia ya show mo. Omkono koda. Next time na baby e dey na ya wie no. Eduma ne dey sasa. Share. I
think it was a fairly balanced game, but at the end of the day, House of Folk wanted it more. So let's give it. I'm happy that Coach Wadu have been rooting for him since his days from Mediama because he's an Asqua boy. I saw him from Deportivo Division 2 and the rest. That he's been able to do this job for House of Folk. It's good. He's done well. This was plotted in Kumasi. It's good the Kumasi boy has done that. Every year, Mania who scored the goal trained with Kotoko for 3 weeks. Even played training games with us. So I'm not surprised. But at the end of the day, it's all good. It's all good. It's football. Football is the winner. Ghana football is the winner.
From the blast of the whistle, we're going for the ultimate, which was and I hope Coach CK looked at this particular game. He should call that young man. See, bring back the love, bring back the love. It's all about House of Folk. You understand? And you can all see from play today that bring back the love is always about House of Folk.
Madam, why is that?
And I can't say I'll grow no, a muya dema ye. Be answering to me, Baston and a fabulous Babu Muye. Because I see the Ampo and the associate channels of Bassan and any person in the so. Until I got a next match, they didn't come in court. Now I saw the trophy next year. I
think Kotoko never came to play because it was House of Folk who were very offensive. Kotoko were defensive minded, and lo and behold, it's supposed to be a win for Accra Asafo, and that is how it has gone.
Players now from the scratch, and we will some money. Has a bubble.
Now, last one, last one.
I got 3 matches. League no. Then coming home.
Warrior la la go, la la go, la la go. Warrior la la go.
And this is a big shout out to all Ghanaians. I love the way they hyped the match. Like the El Clasico was everywhere. The love is there, and we should continue doing that. So let's say if has picks, fine. But I'm hoping Kotoko is able to win all the 3 matches. Moving on from the men's game, let's move on to the women. As Hazakes ladies trump and Pim Dakwa ladies 4-0 to win the 2020-2021 Ghana Women's Premier League title at the Medina Astrotef in Accra on Saturday.
Faustina Nyame Ado. It's less than 50 minutes of action. Here is another set piece for Hazakes ladies. And it's a goal! Evelyn Bedu. Warm embrace. And of course, a heartfelt congratulations will be in the arms of her coach. And as a soldier always does, it's another set-piece advantage which results in a goal for Hazakes ladies.
Marlo Sabina Pokua, Veronica Appiah, they all have 9 goals each for Hazakes ladies. Doris.
Will Dakwa ladies be able to defend the set piece again? And it results in a goal! Doris! And Doris has now gotten a brace in the final of the 2020-2021 season to get their medals. Champions always walk majestically in grand style.
To Europe, Belgium did a very fantastic job yesterday by defeating champions Portugal out of the tournament with a 1-0 win in the last 16 on Sunday to set up a mouth-watering quarter-final tie against Italy. In other news, trailing game on Sunday, Czech Republic also were able to qualify in the quarter-finals game.
What a strike, incredible strike. Rui Patricio was caught unawares. I'm sure he wasn't expecting the shot, but that's the first time that Belgium...
Inside Torgan Hazard, Cristiano Ronaldo nicking it through Jota!
And that's all on sports today. Hopefully Michael will be here tomorrow to take you through sports. We are going for a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always drink fresh, natural eggs, mineral water.
still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Yes, we are back and we are wrapping up. It's been an amazing show this morning.
Yeah.
We're talking about VGMAs and yes, shouts to you. Artist of the Year. Yes, Diana Hamilton. Yeah, we know you deserve it. Anyway.
Yeah. But tonight, Croatia, Spain, who are you going for?
Spain.
Okay, and Switzerland, France?
France.
Okay.
I wanted the Portugal-France final.
No.
But Portugal, you guys, you deceived us.
They disappointed you.
They deceived us, disappointed us, they were poor. I don't know, 0.
It's centered on your praise. I don't.
Say cheese, take a picture.
Next year, Kiddy, don't lose that. Next year.
Okay, next year it's another time for you. So yeah, keep working hard. You never know. I am Bryce and Akushia Medi.
And I'm Nana Boache.
Coming up at 7:30 is Good Morning Ghana. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Metro TV, insightful and inspiring moments.
You can never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Wembley Sports Construction Company Limited, WSCCL, is a Ghanaian firm specialized in the construction of artificial turfs. Wembley, the leader in the AstroTurf installing industry, commenced the social impact project in 2014 with the first synthetic pitch at the Kutubabi cluster of schools. Wembley went ahead to further construct pitches in Nungwa and the Accra Academy School Park, financed by Asamoah.
I feel good sometimes when I see people playing on the AstroTurf. I think I'm one of the few who started in Ghana. I'm not the one who started though, but I think